Hi everyone, Carol here from Carol's Crafty Ways. Hope you're all well. Today, a little bit different. We're going to do a little bit of colouring, and we're going to colour in. I'm going to turn him round because I've zoomed the camera right in. Let me lift up a bit. We're going to colour this in, and this is the pink ink duck. I can't remember its exact name, but it's one of my favourite pink ink images. So we're going to colour this in and make a quick card. So let me just go through the colours that you will need to do this today. So we will need in yellows, you're going to need Y17, Y15, Y11, and in the oranges, YR04 and YR07. In our blues, we need B45, B97 and B12. Then we need W5, W3, W0. We need our 0 blender pen, and for the greens we need YG67. Okay, so let's get started. So I've already stamped my image, and I'm going to start by colouring in this section here, but I'm going to turn it round so you can see better what I'm doing. Hopefully you can hear me because I haven't got my microphone on today. So we're going to start with our blues, and our darkest blue is B97. I always start with the darkest colour first. Okay, and I'm just going to lay, I need to change glasses, better. I'm going to start by laying some of this dark colour on the tip of the duck's tail, and across the bottom, and just inside there where it's shaded. And I'm going to just do this section here for now. Then I'm going to take my lighter colour, which is B45. I'm going to pull that colour. I'm going over the top of what I've already coloured in to blend. Then we'll take the lightest colour, which is B12. And again, we're going to go over the whole of what we've just coloured in, bringing those colours out. Just going over the edge so I can show you what you do. You take your blender pen and that takes it through the other side and through to the paper. Okay. And now I'm going to just to make sure you can see, bring the darker colour again around the edge, all the way along the top of his wing. And then I'm going to go across the other side, and I'm going to carefully go in between the flowers. Okay, then we're going to take B45. And we're going to go over what we've just done so we can blend the colour. going over the top and coming out a little bit more. Carefully in between these. Then we're going to take B12 and we're going to blend. And you can either drag or you can do circular motions. I'm going to take the lighter colour, B45, and I'm just going to come out a little bit more. And then back to B12. Okay, that's it for his wing. Okay, I'm going to move on now to do his feet. Start on this one, and I'm taking my darkest colour, which is YR07, and I'm going along those lines with the darker colour. Then I'm going to take YR04, just go it over, pull in the colour, then I'm going to take my Y17 and go all over. Go back to the darker colour and just defining those a little bit more. Then I'm going to take Y15 onto the duck's other leg. We'll start at the top with our darker colour again, YR07. Then to YR04. Y17. Okay, I'm turning round because I want to do the beak now. And I'm going to come at the top, just here, all the way around, down here. Then we'll take YR04. Y17, blend that out. Just going to come in a little bit more across the top here, around the front, and then blend those colours out. Okay, I'm then going to take YR04 and I'm going to do the centre of all the flowers. And with YR07, which is the darker colour, I'm just going to come in on those. Okay. Then I want to take Y15 and I'm just going to, on the two biggest flowers, I just want to do a little bit, and then I'm coming in with Y11, right end. Careful not to bring the blue into the picture. Okay, then I'm going to take Y15 and I'm just going to come in with a little bit more. And then I'm going to use this one to colour in carefully all these little petals. Okay, and take Y17 and just dot around the edge. Back to the lighter colour, which is Y11, and I'm just going to pull that colour. Back to my darker colour, and I'm going to do this little band just here, just the sides, and then come in with the light orange, which is YR04. And then for the ribbon we want B45, similar technique. And then take B12. Excuse me. those out of the way at the moment. I'm going to take the green. I've just got one green just to do these little leaves with. And then I want to just do the blue in his eye. Okay. We're now going to take Y15 and we're going to come round just a tiny weeny bit. All the way down and around. I've just seen I've missed a bit of blue. Then we're going to do Y11. And we're just blending that out. Then we want our blender pen, and you can use the chisel tip for this because you just want to really get that yellow blended. Okay. We're going to do the same down the other side. Take our Y15. Take a Y11. Then our blender pen. I'm going to use this top one. And I just really want to get that blended out. I'm going to go in with the lighter yellow again, which is 11. And whilst that blender is still wet, bring in back in with the blender. Now we want to do some shadow around the edge, and for that this is where the W's come in. So I'm going to start at the bottom by his feet, and I'm going to use W5. Just a little bit on, then take 3. Blend. Then the 0. Sorry about that. Then take your blender pen again in the same sort of technique. I'm going to go around the bottom with the darker one, all around the end of the tail. Then take W3, then W0, take the blender pen. Okay. So I'm going to move up to the top. Across the top of the wing. Zero, W0. Colouring keeps you quite quiet. Concentration. I love colouring if I've got the time. And the 0. Doesn't matter if you go over the flower. Okay, then I'm going to come down the other side, starting inside the quack. Take the W3. And then W0. Take the chisel tip end, because I think the other end needs a bit. Then I'm going to take 0. All the way around. And that's it. And just pull you up slightly. Okay. And then all I've done is I've got a backing card, some papers, and I'm just going to mount it, but I'm going to trim him down slightly. So we can just stick the backing card to the blue card. And then stick this to the card. And then to just highlight, I'm going to take a Sharpie pen, which I did have a big one earlier. There it is. And I'm just going to Sharpie around the edge just to give it a darker edge. I don't want to mount it. It's going to be one of the flat cards for sale that can be posted. Then I'm going to take my scotch and I'm just going to put some double-sided on. Because you can tend to, when you do colouring on, this was done on smooth white card, but when you do colouring on smooth white card, if you use glue, sometimes you can see it. And I'm just going to stick that on the front of the card, and then I'll decide what sentiment I want on that. When I'm ready to bag it all up. But there you go, just a quick one today. Using colouring. If I can ask you to like and subscribe and share, that would be wonderful. Thanks for watching. Bye.